Sicilian defense, Taimanov, Bastrikov variation, 6.b2 nf6. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players. Sharp games are frequently the result of starting with the king's pawn, since it dominates the center and frees up the bishop and queen on the light squares. The c-pawn in the Sicilian defense controls the d4 square. Nf3 moves the knight toward the center in anticipation of a pawn push on d4, where it will be ready to retake the piece if black captures on d4. The dark squared bishop has a fresh opening created by e6, and the queen has a new diagonal created by e6. d4 offers to trade the more important central d4 pawn for the c5 pawn in exchange for more control of the center and quick development. Cx d4 gives black two central pawns versus one central pawn for white. Nx d4 recaptures the pawn and activates the knight in return for having one central pawn versus black's two central pawns. Nc6 challenges the knight on d4 and controls the e5 square. Nc3 defends the e4 pawn and puts more pressure on the d5 square. Qc7 defends the knight on c6 and controls the important d6 and e5 squares. b2 develops the bishop and prepares castling. Nf6 develops the knight toward the center, attacks the e4 pawn and controls the d5 square. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling kingside tends to be safer because the king is further from the center. By doing this, a bishop moves out of its beginning square and into the action. By growing a bishop from its initial square, this activates it. Castling develops a rook, while also moving the king to safety. Castling to the same side of the board as the opponent tends to lead to less sharp positions as compared with opposite side castling. That's a decent move. That's good. The bishop will be better off as a result of this. That's good. This is an equal trade. Recaptures. Games Master. It is the final book action. This is not the best. It is an inaccuracy. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. This is the only good move. It is a great move. Backs off. It is ideal. The knight is thus brought to safety. It is ideal. This misses an opportunity to threaten winning a queen. This allows the opponent to develop a piece while also winning a tempo on a rook. It is an inaccuracy. This activates a piece and simultaneously wins time by attacking an opposing rook. This is the only move that works. This threatens to win a pawn. It is a great move. The rook is now on a square that is more secure. It is quite good. By moving a rook from its starting square, this activates it. That's good. The pawn is now adequately defended. It is best. This reveals an attack that poses a threat to a queen. That's good. This moves the queen to safety. It is best. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. It is best. When the queen retreats, this attack wins a tempo. It is ideal. This wins time by threatening a knight and forcing it to move away. This is the only good move. It is a great move. This wastes a chance to transport a knight to safety. It is incorrect. This misses a fantastic but elusive move. There was just one smart move to be made. It is incorrect. Recaptures. It is ideal. That was a great move and very hard to find. It is brilliant. This wins a pawn. This is the only good move. It is a great move. It is a fair deal after all captures. That's good. This activates a rook by getting it to the 7th rank and also restricts the opponent's king. This is the only move that works. It is best. This move puts the queen on a safer square. It is best. By posing a threat to a queen and compelling it to flee, this wins a tempo. That is good. The rooks are linked by this, making it easier for them to work together in the future. It is ideal. This reveals an attack on a queen. This is the only good move. It is a great move. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players. This moves the queen to safety. It is best. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players.